Alright, I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible for you guys, but I had the last week's video, actually I had it planned out, and I had the commentary already made for the video, and I was gonna record it and render it for you guys perfectly, and it was gonna work, but it didn't work. The video didn't render properly, and it wouldn't even finish rendering at all. It just stopped at 30% for some odd reason. I'm guessing the file was probably corrupted, but that's the boring stuff. Point is that this is not the commentary. The commentary is actually a pre-recorded clip from about 2 weeks ago, and it is directly related to the last video that you guys probably saw, hopefully. So I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of this commentary. Hopefully it works, pray to God, and please enjoy the rest of the video. Hey, what is going on, guys? It is XLucky7, and I'm actually recording this commentary like minutes after I recorded the last one, which is a week ago. Because I wanted to keep the ideas fresh in my mind, and I actually got the other video that I said didn't work to work, and I feel like I have more time to actually talk about what I was actually talking about in the last video without feeling too rushed. So anyway, like I was saying before, the older COD games to me felt more simplistic and generally more fun, I guess. I mean, not really like exciting fun, but they felt pretty fun because they're basic, and it didn't feel like it was crowded with, like, you know, I think it was NW3, like, this kill streaks is all over the place. Nades, Semtex, Claymores, C4s, Riots. Like, it's almost too much for me to handle. I feel like they need to tone it down a little bit because I keep adding too much stuff, and to be honest, I really don't want all that stuff in the game. But with that being said, NW3 was still one of the best COD games, except for the fact that the hit detection in that game was beyond bad. It was terrible. Like, just like the bullet curving around walls was insane in that game. The connection was horrible. But even with that bad connection, it was still one of the best COD games, because it just felt like it was fun to play, and it was consistently fun. Like, it wasn't like Black Ops 2 or Ghost where it's fun now because I'm doing good, and then all of a sudden it drops off because you're not doing well anymore, and it's just, even if you were doing poorly in NW3, it was still fun to play. Black Ops 1, what was with that game? I didn't like it, but I don't remember why exactly. I'd have to say it was the maps and it was the maps and the guns. I hated the maps in that game. Sorry. I really disliked the Black Ops maps. I like the Cytraeric maps, but World of War had some really nice maps, and that's probably one of the reasons I liked that game. And speaking of the maps, I think the maps really define how good a Call of Duty game is, because Ghost maps are, I mean, not really like good, but they're good, but they're not easy to play because they don't have like the 3-lane system that Black Ops games do, and like I think basically every other COD game are like the 3-lane system where it's like down the middle, to the left, and to the right. It was just like 3 easy lanes, so you kind of knew how the map played. Generally, you knew how it played, but it feels like it's too much of a mosh pit in Ghost. Like, you just get killed from behind and left, right, back, front. Just all directions, just get killed from all directions. So it feels like it's too scrambled, and yeah, that's probably the main reason I don't really like that game, is just because the maps really just are not that fun to play. And they don't feel easy for me to play either. Like, I feel I always get stuck in certain places that I'm not supposed to get stuck in. Anyway, but the Black Ops 1 maps, even though they did have like a 3-lane system, I just hated the maps in that game. I don't like, there were a couple of memorable maps like Radiation and Launch and Nuketown, but sorry again. But the bad maps outweighed the good maps in so many ways. It just wasn't fun for me to play at all. And the things that they did to change the game from NW2, to me, were not welcome. Like, the explosives, I mean, like, because NW2 was infamous for its Danger Close and its noob tubing, and that was like at the time, people thought it was extremely annoying. It was kind of like the main reason they didn't like the games, because people used the grenade launchers in the one-man army. So then, next, Black Ops 1, they obviously truly just like brought it all the way down, but they brought it down almost too much, to the point where the nades were horrible. The C4s, I don't remember if the C4s were even that good on that game. They're alright, I guess, and the flakjacker was like too overpowering, and the grenade launchers were useless, just completely useless. Like, you'd be an idiot to put them down in the first place. And then Call of Duty 4. like I said, I got the game late, so I didn't actually play it when it was popular. But when I actually did play it, I didn't like how someone could be the host of a game and not only, be an Ethiopian freaking host, play an Ethiopian connection and have horrible internet, but the fact that when they ended a game and they left, I mean, those games when you left as the host, it ended the game instead of having host migration. And when it ended the game, it would pick him as a host again for the next game. And it's not based on host migration, it's based on, like, whoever gets in the lobby first is automatically the host. And God, that was annoying back then. In World of War, I'm saying that it was annoying back then. But for Call of Duty 4, it's even annoying after the fact, and they didn't actually, obviously, update that game enough to fix it. What have I missed? I didn't... Black Ops... Oh, yeah. I'm going to go back to Black Ops 2. I felt like the guns in that game are pretty... Well, a gun was in that game that was... I liked. The M8 I enjoyed, and the FAL I enjoyed. But other than that, I didn't really like the guns that much. The grip didn't work. It was a placebo. Yeah, I mean... I just didn't like that game that much. It wasn't appealing to me. I felt like it just didn't work like it was supposed to on the PS3 version, because like even to this day, like we don't have invite only like Xbox does. We don't have the resolution of the game is lower than it is on the Xbox. It's 560p instead of 600p. The game has frame rate issues still. The emblems won't load. The game doesn't load perfectly and all that stuff. But yeah, just problems. I hate that. Anyway, I think I actually overloaded on this commentary. Didn't think I was supposed to go this far. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please leave feedback in the comments. Leave a like, and I'll be here next time, guys. See you later.